So Hunter Biden, the party king of DC, Mister, I got that thing on me in my pocket. If you know, you know that booger sugar 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 dugger. He apparently was convicted on all three of his felony charges that he faced after he illegally tried to buy a hammer while being a drug addict. Apparently, you cannot be a drug addict and get a license to own a hammer in the United States. And my big concern is, and the question that we all thinking, is Sleepy Joe going to pardon his son? Is Sleepy Joe going to pardon his son? That's all I'm thinking about, all right? We know how much Sleepy Joe love his boy. He's probably the only thing that he can remember because you know that dementia's creeping in more and more every day on Joe. But he do know who his son is. So I'm very curious to see if he's going to pardon Hunter because he done let Hunter get away with everything. Everything you could let a boy get away with, Sleepy Joe done let his son got away with. He done had all the girls. He buying girls. He selling girls. He doing a bunch of other stuff, allegedly. Allegedly. I can't have them watching, you know, they own these algorithms. But I'm really curious to see if Sleepy Joe's going to pardon his son because his son is looking at 25 years. But I don't think the judge is going to give him to them that because they working on something behind the scenes. You know how this thing works. So I'm very curious if they're going to keep that same energy that they got for Donald Trump for Hunter Biden. This is a very crazy election. I'm telling y'all that this election is going to determine the next, more than the next 4 years, it's going to determine a while because we got two old presidents, and it's really no country for old men. So I'm really curious to see how this election is shaping up because you got one presidential candidate facing 34 felonies, and now you got this presidential candidate's son facing three felonies. So I'm very curious to see how the state of the United States is. I know other countries looking at us like they are ghetto. They are so ghetto. But again, Hunter Biden, it's been a real curious story because he really just do what he want. He really is the definition of I don't care what my parents do. I'ma do and live my life. My father could put me in the best position in the world. He should be somewhere working in the White House with a communications job or liaison to the president or something prestigious. But no, he'd rather be outside living his best life. And I can't blame him. The pressures of Washington, living in there your whole life is probably stressful. But nothing's ever stressful enough to do what he be doing, you know, the C word. And again, if you've seen a report today, one of his girlfriends said that he smoked C a lot. I'm gonna just say smoke C. The algorithms really can't put derogatory stuff in, so y'all gonna have to use context clues. If you know, you know. All right. But again, I'm really curious because I think Sleepy Joe's gonna pardon him, especially if Sleepy Joe loses the election this upcoming November. He's definitely gonna pardon his son. Y'all should know this is coming, and I can't wait to see them talk and raise a storm because I was part of my son, and everybody would do that. Nepotism is how the world works. If you don't know what nepotism is, it's when you favor your friends and your families and put them in positions of power. That's how kings, dynasties are run. Empires are all run off nepotism. Every company is run off nepotism. All right. The Waltons are enjoying Sam Walton's nepotism. They are enjoying the benefits of being part of the Walmart family. Again, that's how it works. So saying that nepotism is a thing is a thing, and we all know that Sleepy Joe is going part of his son. He gone, and I can't wait to see the talk pieces and all that stuff that happens when he does. But again, Hunter Biden is a wild boy. It don't matter if he partying. He probably partying right now from sun up to sundown. He is a little walking vampire. And again, I want to know what's in the laptop. Y'all distracting us from the bigger case and the bigger issues. All right, what is in Hunter Biden's laptop? What's going on? You think we forgot? I didn't forget. The North didn't forget. So this is gonna be a very curious election. And a lot of y'all be like, "Oh, you talking more Trump supporter?" I'm a registered Democrat, all right? I just don't like Biden and his Bidenomics, and I don't like paying $50 for a carton of eggs. I don't like that the price of ground beef is $60 for a pack of ground beef. You can't feed a family of four. I don't like that it's $16 for McDonald's to get a food meal for a family of three or four. Again, inflation is killing us, and this is due to Biden. Under Trump, we had some money. We had that money going, all right? We was outside. It was Don Julio every night, 1942 every night. But again, I want whoever got the best interest for us. That's what we had in America. Whoever got the best interest, who got the money for us, who got the best plan. But again, both of their plans just seem old man plans. So I'm very curious to see who's going to be president after them. As long as it's not Kamala, because I'm not here for that. But I really think that Biden is going to pardon his son. He got to. I would. You would. So I'm very curious to see how this turns out. I don't think Hunter Biden is going to do 1 day in jail because that's going to set a new precedent. Who do you think going to go to jail first, Hunter or Donald? I don't think Donald Trump is going to jail because that's going to start a whole big mess. But I think Hunter, he going to be in there for like a day. They're going to send him to bookings and come right out. A little slap on the wrist, you know, a little white privilege. You know how it go. So I'm very curious to see what happens. Can we talk about it in the comment section? What y'all think is gonna be the outcome of this?